this is dedicated to Jiraiya and Paris. That's only one viewer, guys. Jiraiya and Paris. They want me to do an eating pineapple video and to talk about childhood memories, guys. Sadly, the pineapple is not sweet. It's very ripe. I waited 1 week for it to ripen, and as you can see, the leaves are ready to be eaten. Not the leaves, but when they're like that, that's ready. And the bomb was smelling ripe. The bomb was also smelling ripe. Anyways, I did eat Persimmons. I'm not sure if you know Persimmons, guys. It's related to Sharon. Can you see my lipstick? It's not a lot now, but yeah, it's red, wet and wild, guys. I know you don't like my fruits videos unless they're super special, like those ground cherries. You're watching them. I have something in between my teeth. Anyways, childhood memories. Of course, that's in the Philippines, guys. If you knew me when I was a child, I wouldn't really be with other kids. I mean, they come to me because that's how it is in the Philippines. No one is alone. They want you to feel like you're part of the group. So, but when I was able to choose, I would just be alone playing with my teapot. I had a teapot or like a tea service, and I would play with it or get some flowers and pretend I'm drinking tea. But otherwise, the other kids would play with me, mostly relatives and classmates. That's how it is there, guys. Like after school we would play, or during school, but my childhood memories is really full of me studying, because that's very important in the Philippines, to have good grades so you can have a good career later. And also it was filled with preparing for my contest, like declamation, drama, theater, or activities in school. So it was mostly about school. Like we would be in a choir. It's the school's choir, to compete with other sections. Like in each grade there are around 6 sections, so we compete with each other. You wouldn't notice that really when you talk with Filipinos, because Filipinos are very mellow. You wouldn't see they're very competitive, but usually they're not angry and aggressive. No, they just want to win. That's how it is in the Philippines. So and of course I've had travels with my family and relatives when we were in Manila, because I would be moving from one city to another in my childhood. But when we were in Manila, we would go to the province and go to the beach, because beach around Manila is, you have to go to islands like Boracay or Palawan, and I love those memories, like, because I never liked liked Manila. I don't like cities except grocery shopping or shopping. I don't like that it's full of lights and it's crowded and it's usually more polluted. Even when I was small, it's always like that. In any country I've been to, cities would always smell, from cars, lots of cars driving. I never liked that, even as a kid, but I loved going to the province and going to the beach. Oh my god, I remember this time we went to the beach. Usually when I go to the beach, it would take me 1 week before I even dip my feet in the water. But after being trapped in Manila, and we would go to our province, one of our provinces, oh my god, I would be with my sisters and first cousins, and we would all be screaming like like that. That I love water. Those are my most fun memories, being on the beach in a waterfall. I'm not a river or lake person, but really it's better than nothing. Beaches and waterfalls, and especially when it's a waterfall that is hidden or even in a cave. I love being in a cave with water. I love our travels when I was small, even now, but when I think back, I love that. And also, guys, I'm a foodie, so of course my childhood memories would be about food, like what my grandma would cook. I loved her leche flan. The best foods I got were, of course, the daily foods, of course, but my most favorite is during Christmas, New Year. Oh my god, I loved it when we would put a table. That's how it is in this province, guys. We would put tables, or each house would put tables on the street. So half of the street you can't drive, so everyone would go. It's almost like a potluck. Every neighbor can come and eat from the table. Oh my god, I mean, you would never see that in cities. You would never see that. At least that's when I was a kid. I'm not sure if they still do it, guys, and that's just amazing. I remember when our cousins from Denmark came, and they were a bit, because their mom told them a lie that, oh, the house is like this, oh, the place is like this. I mean, there was nothing wrong with the house. There was nothing wrong with the place. Lots of beaches, and there's even an island you can go to. But she just exaggerated it. But on those nights, Christmas and New Year, they came out and they thought that was amazing. To eat on the streets and lots of foods and different foods. That is really what Filipinos are all about. Foods, partying on the beach, not party, not party, disco. Some of us do that, but it's really partying with your family, with your friends and relatives, mostly relatives, and eating good food. We love barbecue, we love adobo, we love every food. And also I remember we would be in the living room. This is with my grandparents, guys. Those are really I loved being with my family too, but every time we would be with my grandparents, it felt like always a party, and we would be in the living room and listen to old music, like really really old 1950s, and our grandparents would dance, or my aunts would, that's amazing, I think. And it feels like yesterday, like if I just close my eyes and remember, I would remember. So lots of music, although I'm not a music person, but I love old songs, especially if I listen to them with my grandparents, so there's a history behind. But if there's a new song, it would be hard for me to bond and to like that song really, because I'm not a music person. So if it's a song I've heard in a movie, then yeah. Especially when I was a kid, I only liked it if my family liked it and we did something during that time. That's how I am. Even as a kid, others love music. It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter if it's the first time they heard it. Yeah, that's what I remember. And in high school, you're really still a child in high school, because in the Philippines when I was a kid, it was only until grade 6 and then you go to high school. In high school, I spent some of it in Manila and some of it in one of our provinces, and it's the same there. I would invite, but I'm really a homebody, guys. I love to read. I do that too now. I love learning, so now I Google. If I'm not reading, I Google. And as a kid, it was like, a hobby for me, memorizing the lexicon, a dictionary, or learning a skill like how to write on a typewriter. That was my hobby. Or memorizing a commercial, or learning a poem, or being good at school. Lots of that. Even though I was anxious every time I would start school, or in every day really, I was nervous, but the adrenaline of having good grades, of being the best, made it better for me. Like, I would be nervous in the morning and then I would get used to it, and then the next morning it's the same. So if you're a Filipino, you know how that's like, because you know what your parents expect, what your family and relatives expect. So a lot of your time goes to school, like you're in school for more than 8 hours each day. So having summer vacations, that's a long time, like 3 months, and then at least 2 weeks in Christmas time. You really look forward to it, and that's why I say those are my most fun memories. I wish now, I didn't really know it before, but now I wish I was homeschooled, guys, because I'm not really into being with others. Even now, I don't have a single friend, and I'm not missing it. Michael has some friends. He emails and texts to, not text but email. He's also like me, but he has like 2 friends, and some on his Facebook, ex-colleagues, things like that. But otherwise we're the same. We have our hobbies. Like now I have you guys as my hobby. Later next year I will apply for a job. So those are my memories, guys. I hope Jiraiya and Paris like this video. I'm sorry I wasn't able to eat a lot of pineapple. It's not sweet. Not sweet at all. While I was peeling it, slicing, I knew it wasn't sweet because it didn't have that sweet smell. And also, the color is not orangey or strong yellow. So, sorry about that. I did eat persimmon. Have you eaten it, guys? As I said, it's related to Sharon. It's sweet. If you wait like at least 2 weeks for it to ripen, it's hard, so you have to really wait for it to be super orange, like 2-3 weeks, you know. It depends on the how it looks when you buy it. So let's say me, Sharon is softer, persimmon is more solid, harder. It's not my favorite, but it's good to eat different fruits, guys. Okay, guys, I hope you like this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel, ScorpioAnnYT. Please click on the bell so you will know when I upload a video. Notifications, guys, please turn on your notifications and subscribe to this channel, ScorpioAnnYT. And please go to my husband's ASMR channel also, Michael Soothing ASMR, and my daughter's 2 channel.